Hi everybody, this is Jay Mann. I'm the owner of Amada Senior Care. Welcome to another episode of Java with Jay. I'm here with Danielle Richardson of the Harmony Collection. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you for having me.
As always, it's great to see you.
Always great to see you.
I've known Danielle for several years now. She works in the assisted living component of senior care, has done a wonderful job, and really, I think, brings a light to what you do. For those viewers out there that aren't familiar with the Harmony Collection, can you please explain to everyone what it is and how you go about doing what you do?
Absolutely. So my name is Danielle Richardson. I am the Marketing and Sales Director for the Harmony at Hanover, here and ready to serve all of our wonderful future residents. But the Harmony Collection at Hanover is where we are located. We're located in Hanover, Virginia.
Right off of
Hanover County.
Right off of 295.
Right off of 295.
Right.
And directly across the street from Memorial Regional Hospital. So
super
that's a
convenient.
great
nice piece of mind.
viewpoint. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
and also a lot of the doctors' offices will be right across the street.
Yes, there is a plethora of medical services.
Sure.
If it's not across the street, it's actually within a mile of the community.
Okay.
So, and that's actually one of the services that we do provide. So we can provide transportation to and from those residents. But we are a senior living community.
Okay.
And we are actually a collection of independent living.
Nice.
Assisted living, and also memory care.
Oh, that's great.
So some of our residents can start off in independent living, and as they continue to progress, they can transition to assisted living once they start to need care.
Right.
And in addition to that, when there are memory issues, they can also transition to memory care.
Yeah. This is huge. So in our aspect of the business, Amada Senior Cares, in addition to providing personal care, we also do what we call placement assistance.
Yes.
So we're always looking for the right fit for our families that we work with when they decide that assisted living or memory care or senior independent living may be the better fit for them.
Right.
Help me with understanding what differentiates Harmony versus some of the other offerings. I know you mentioned the proximity to the hospitals.
Exactly.
Why do you love where you work?
Well, because it's very convenient to a lot of the residents that we serve as far as our location, and then the accessibility to the hospital.
Okay.
These are seniors. Like I said, we have a lot of medical services that are directly across the street, and I'm speaking feet across the street.
Literally across
the street, in addition to being a mile to a mile and a half from our community. So being able to have those medical services available for them is great, because that also helps us serve their families, in addition to, especially I know some of their children still work and may not be able to get them to and from to doctor's appointments. So it's great that we have that accessibility to be able to provide that for our residents.
And what's it like to be a resident at Harmony? How do you welcome your new residents? What's daily life like on your property?
Well, how we welcome our new residents in several ways. So, of course, the process does start with me. So I do establish that rapport with them. But right from the jump, we welcome them as family. Okay. Because that is family. That is the Harmony's way. And that is one of the things that sets us apart from everyone else, is that, we value them. As far as a company as a whole, we are family serving families.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so if you think about that, we're family serving families.
I love it.
So when they come in, they will be greeted by a nice big sign welcoming them to their new home. Right. Not to the community, but to their new home.
Well, and that's a huge point, because so many times, people are leaving their homes where they've been for 30, 40, 50
and
years.
More. Yeah.
And you want someone to understand that it's just a new residence. Right? And so what is that like as someone that's coming in to a residence like this, and how do they feel like they can make it their own?
They feel at home. Okay. One of the biggest things that I get when they walk into the Harmony is that comfort, that feel where it feels like home. It doesn't feel like a facility. Right. It doesn't feel like a hospital, and it doesn't look like a nursing home. Good. So they feel comfortable.
Well, and I've been there. There's pool tables, there's social areas. I'm sure there's a lot of activities that you do for your residents, and you have people that help the residents at whatever level of care they need and go to them in their space, correct?
Right. We do have a way of helping them transition because it is hard for them to let go,
sure,
of their home. So, they're greeted by our concierge when they first come in because, our concierge is like their lifeline there for everything that they need help and assistance with, in addition to our coordinators that also greet them as well.
Right.
We do have a resident council.
Nice.
So we also offer a new resident orientation.
That's great.
Where we center focus with our new residents in addition to, our resident ambassadors. Wonderful. So all of those are in place for our new residents once they come on board.
It sounds like it's very resident friendly and encompassing.
Family oriented, family driven. We are all actually family there. I mean, I go visit all of my residents. My staff go to visit the residents. We knock on their doors as if they live next door, as if you were going to visit grandma and grandpa.
That's great.
Just to have a friendly visit, just to say, hey, I just wanted to come and say hello, and they enjoy that.
Wonderful.
And I think that is the biggest part of family, is the family values that we have.
When someone or a family is entering this realm, there are a lot of questions. Clearly, there's a great resource here in Danielle, a wonderful community in the Mechanicsville area, Hanover. When you get a moment, if the need arises, go visit Danielle. We're going to make sure that her contact information is below the screen. This is J Man signing off on another episode of Java with Jay with Danielle Richardson of the Harmony Collection. Thanks, everybody.